What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Lamb here. We're in a new cycle, which means new curriculums, new stripes, and we're going to do the clean your room door hanger for our beginners course kids. So I know parents are like, I need my kid to clean the room. Here it is. Now, on here, it's got 4 basic parameters. Pick up your clothes, pick up your toys, make your bed, and in general, keep a tidy room. Now, all the different belt levels will determine how long they have to do it for. So, white, orange, and gold belts have 1 week. Green have 2. Purple have 3. Blue have 4. Red have 5. Brown and above have 6. And here are the weeks. You just check them off as they go along. So for 7 days, 1 week, if they're white belt, they do all these things. You check them off, and then they turn it in. They bring it to the dojo, and they get their discipline stripe. And that's it for their discipline stripe cycle. What's up, everybody? Today's stripe we're going to focus on is the self-defense stripe, and we'll be doing something called Hubud. Hubud is a pattern, it's a flow drill between 2 people where they attack and defend literally with the same attack and same defense. So if I have a knife hand strike coming at my neck, my left hand comes up and I block. My right hand comes underneath, and it's going to take the attack that's resting on my arm and it's going to push it off and clear it to the other side of my head. I'll flip down and grab, I'll also grab the elbow. So both of my arms are holding their arm. And then I'll take my right hand and then strike them in the neck with my knife hand. One more time, high block, salute, and that'll pass their attack, grab the arm, and then attack. And that's something that they'll do back and forth with partners in class and with us helpers and whatnot. So that's your self-defense strike. What's up, everybody? Side kicks are our new kicks for this cycle, and they'll be doing that for their kicking strike. We have the sliding side kick and the defensive side kick. Now, what I'll be looking for is their chambering of the leg and the extension of the leg. So if they chamber correctly and they extend correctly, the heel of their foot should be sticking out, and their toes should either be completely sideways or downward at an angle. So what that looks like from here is on my defensive side kick, I'm just chambering and pivoting. So my leg comes up and it looks like a Z when I pick it up. My heel is between me and the attacker, and then I push my kick in a straight line, and my toes are slightly angled. I recoil back to that same position, and then I put it back down. From the other side, same thing. If you notice, my foot here will pivot 90 degrees at the same time as I chamber. Kick goes out, recoil, and come back. The recoil is important because I don't want to land harsh on my knees. That's your defensive side kick. Let me do one more from the side so you get a different angle. So from here, chamber and pivot, side kick, recoil, put it in. That's super easy to practice. Just putting the hand against like a door or a chair, couch, wall, any of that stuff. Just to practice the chambering, the kick, and the extension, and all that stuff. Now, the next one is the sliding side kick. For the sliding side kick, I'm going to take my back foot and I'm going to slide it forward, and I got to turn that heel so that's going to help show my hips. So I'm going to slide up and turn and try and keep my shoulders as sideways as possible. So from the slide to from back to the front foot, looks like I'm making an L with my feet. So I'm going to make my L, make my Z, whoops, do a little hop, throw out my kick, recoil, and I do want to land in a forward fighting stance. One more from the side, slide and turn, kick and recoil, and land. And going this way, slide and turn, kick, and land. A little bit of speed. And that's your sliding side kick and defensive side kick. That'll be for their green stripe, for their kicking stripe. Have fun. What's up, everybody? Today's focus is going to be on the punch strike. Now, with this one, we're actually not punching, but we are using hand strikes. We're going to do the inside and the outside knife hand strike. So, an outside knife hand strike is just with the front hand, and I'm reaching out and striking. So from here, I touch and do my knife. When they do their 16 technique drill, that's the type of knife hand they're doing in the 16 techniques, is the outside knife. Pretty simple, touch, knife. If you parallel with our jab and our high punch, that would be the jab, if you will. And then the power one is this one here. We call that the inside chop. Now, when we do things like the Code of a Champion and we do our chop spin, we do it with the front hand. But this one's going to be specifically from a fighting sense where we're striking out. Hitting to the side of the neck, my palm is up. So from here, my hips, shoulders, torso, all that pivots and turns. Front hand comes back to the jaw, and I'm striking at an angle, coming in diagonal, about a 45 degree. It's not this big chopping, slicing craziness, but for my chin, I'm going out. It's about 1 o'clock, and then boom, hitting to the neck, coming back. Boom, and then back. From here, and back. Notice the hip turn, and the pivot. That's where all the power comes from. So they'll be required to know outside knife and inside knife for them to earn their stripe for the excellent touch. Good luck, have fun. Hey guys, our focus for today is going to be the 16 techniques. This is what you'll need to get your excellent form stripe. And for us beginners, it's perfect for the UDC, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this video. But that's our Ultimate Dojo Challenge. It's the Dojo Only Karate Tournament. It's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, so for the forms, we're looking for like really strong technique, good chambers, back straight, not like wobbliness that I see you guys do while you're in class. So, strong at attention. Move over a little bit. Bow. My left foot steps. You know what? I'm going to do this the opposite way to help you guys out. My left foot's going to step here, and I'm going to hit my horse stance. Knees over the toes, cross and double, okay? Starting with my left hand, I'm gonna go high, high. When I do my outside block, my left hand comes to my hip, right hand comes to the shoulder. Out, out. Left hand comes up for the inside, inside. Left hand comes over, top hand block, low, low. Left punch, right punch. Left hook, right hook. Over the shoulder knife, over the shoulder knife, palm, palm, high X. Left foot back to right, and back. So if your kid's doing this, it looks like one of those bad Fortnite dances. I haven't watched the video, so they know what their horse stance should look like. So again, knees are over the toes, back straight. Don't stick your butt out, leaning over like this. You want the back straight. Shoulders and hips, just like this, nice and straight and strong. So that's your excellent form strike. Practice that one a bunch. You're going to need it. It's going to be a lot of memorization. And also, the strengthening of the legs with the horse stance is going to make that psychic super duper strong. Go practice. Have fun. Hey everybody, so the last stripe on the stripe chart is the gold medal stripe. And this is a big shiny gold stripe that they get to wrap around the belt. We have our UDC coming up in May. It's the Ultimate Dojo Championship. And it's going to be a fun event. It's encouraged for all levels, even if they're a white belt. Even if they don't even have their belt yet, by the time May comes around, they'll probably be orange or gold or green anyways. But this is an opportunity for them to go compete against other kids from another dojo, from I think like 4 or 5 other dojos. So there's potentially going to be 300 to 400 kids there in total. We split them up into small groups, and each kid is going to have an opportunity to win first, second, third, fourth, medals for this year. The 2020 Olympics will be having karate in there as an Olympic event, a medal event. So we're super excited for that, and in commemoration of that, we're gonna rock our own personal dojo medals as well. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So they just have to register, and in the registration process, they'll get their own dojo T-shirt specific to their school. But once they register, they'll earn their gold medal stripe. The date of it is May the 16th. It's actually really close to us. It's going to be at Mountain View High School. Competition usually starts right around 10 o'clock and goes to about 12:30 for the more advanced kids. The beginner kids will probably get out of there by 11 o'clock. But we encourage them to stay because all the cool stuff happens after their events are done. So that's May the 16th. It's a Saturday, Mountain View High School, right in our backyard. So we got the home court advantage. And that'll be for their gold medal stripe. And that concludes other stripes for this cycle. Practice, have fun practicing. Whatever you're learning and practicing, teach to your sister or brother, or teach to your mom and dad. Because when you teach it, you get to relearn it a second time. Enjoy, have fun.